points here at the Oracle Arena as the Golden State Warriors look to grab a win in front of the home crowd here. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors winning their last game against the Memphis Grizzlies. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
And the difference on that night, their ability to knock down triples.
Well, if you choose your shots wisely and then they start to go down, it just builds up confidence. There's a huge cachet of that in this game, and once that happened, they just rolled it out.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is down low with Lopez. Bledsoe is out there with Brogdon, and it's Middleton in at the 3. Durant, that's good. Brent, some teams already failing to meet expectations. What shouldn't they do this early on?
Panic. I mean, sometimes it just happens, and sometimes it could take a winning streak. You might turn it around, a winning streak of 7 or 8 games, and the mentality in the locker room changes. The coaches maybe clue into rotations and maybe combinations of guys that all of a sudden you're feeling good about what you worked on in training camp and what you grinded through. Now you start to have some success with it. So the biggest thing is just don't panic.
And trust the plan.
Wow, I thought you might have gone process, but you did plan.
On purpose.
I like that.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking. I'm with you. I've got to think. And here is Antetokounmpo after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Jones kicks to Green. Pass to Thompson. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Green against Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
That's another area where Antetokounmpo is looking better and better. The catch-and-shoot jump shot.
Durant against Middleton, and yes, it's good.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
This is also one of those things where you start to think about how you're going to change your defense already. If at all possible, make someone else beat you.
Here's Lopez. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Curry. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. To the paint, here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Steph out there singing a lullaby to the defense, gets them to sleep, and then sets up the teammate nicely.
Middleton finds Bledsoe. Here's Lopez, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
That one is off.
Well, there's one thing the Bucks have, and that's an abundance of players with tremendous length. It could make it very difficult on offenses to try to find lanes and gaps and seams to get in there and score. So the tighter they are defensively, the more disruptive the Bucks could be.
And the second free throw, good. And the Bucks embracing the trends towards long, versatile players.
Yes, this idea of positionless basketball has been something that's been a construct of the Bucks and their roster through recent seasons. The key is translating that into a much tighter, much cohesive defense.
Now, here's Brogdon after the miss from Klay Thompson. And Jones sends it back. Inside, Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Klay Thompson down in the paint, rising up quickly for the jam.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2. And Jones sends it back. Here's Durant. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Durant's got 6.
KD took some time there, measured up the situation, and knew when to get his shot off.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe kicks to Lopez. Outside for Bledsoe. Just 5 on the clock. Over Curry. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Now, Bledsoe can play fast, but it's about him playing under control. A nice job in that pick and roll set.
Outside, Green. Jones, no luck.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
More and more, it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game, learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes. And you think about a coach looking into the eyes of one of his players and telling him to match up with Giannis Antetokounmpo and all the things that he brings to the table. That's a long night of restlessness before you match up. Press up on him, he'll blow by you. In transition, he's at the rim in 2 dribbles. Tough to stop that kid.
And he makes the first. Antetokounmpo covers so much ground, Brent. He can almost go the entire length of the court in 2 dribbles.
Well, once he gets around towards the rim, his reach can make it seem like defenders aren't even there. Not just one defender, but multiple defenders. So it's unfair already, and you add that athleticism to what he can do. Wow, unstoppable offensive force.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
What improvement we saw during Giannis Antetokounmpo's first few years in the league. Went from raw to ridiculous in a hurry.
Now, here's Thompson. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Memphis. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. He kicks to Bledsoe. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is Lopez. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
You know, sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Bledsoe outside. High post Lopez working on Jones, and there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
From deep, and there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Middleton.
And another momentum shift. These teams going back and forth all night.
Yeah, which team's going to find some consistency first? Neither one can pull away.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And Chris Middleton, 2 seasons ago, tore his hamstring completely off the bone. I mean, he's come back and hasn't missed a beat. One of the most well-rounded players you'll see.
Now here's Curry. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Shot to stop the run. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks leading by 3. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. He said even though this was their first meeting of the year, he did not expect there to be a feeling out period between these teams. He said, we have a group of guys who can score and do it in a hurry. We're going to go right at them and test their defense early on. Looks like they're in attack mode, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, D.A. And guys, what do you make of David's report putting a premium on offense right away?
I think it's a good plan, as long as it doesn't come at the expense of their defense. They can't ignore that part of the game.
Well, I love the fact that there's no player ever in the history of this league that gets excited about a coach who talks about, we're really going to change up our defense and make sure that that's a priority. Guys are always excited about the O.
He's off on the first.
Now, last season's championship round, the fourth straight time that the Warriors faced off with the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's the first time in North American sporting history that has ever happened in the major four sports. And once again, the Golden State Warriors brought the trophy back to the Bay Area.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. And he's good on the second. Brent, next to the 1975 banner, the Warriors unfurling yet another championship banner. And when you look at the journey for this franchise, Brent, what comes to mind?
Well, I think about how many things for them just lined up perfectly, Kevin. The general manager being from the Bay Area, being in tune with what goes on in the city, and then the timing of the decision for Steve Kerr to be choosing between joining the New York Knicks and him choosing not the East Coast, but the West Coast to build this empire. It's been pretty remarkable ever since those decisions were made, what the Warriors have built around the NBA game with those two guys in place.
Now here's Lopez after the miss from Stephen Curry. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I mean, just look at the box score right now. He's not only filling it up with these points, but in every facet of the game.
It's stolen by Green, and now it's Green running. He can go all the way, and Green slams it in.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Bucks.
Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. Lopez outside, back to Middleton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Oh, Chris Middleton is such a versatile scorer, and because he has the ability to put the ball down on the floor, sometimes defenders are not as willing to close out to him, but last year was in the 74th percentile in spot-up jump shots. He can be devastating from there.
And that one falls for Middleton. And Middleton can hurt you from anywhere. But his mid-range game, Brent, his mid-range game stands out.
Yeah, people don't really realize how effective Chris has been from the mid-range. He's up there with Kevin Durant statistically in some of the numbers. And the fact that he's got that long frame, any switchable defender that's smaller than him gives him the immediate advantage.
Talk about what it means to be a good teammate, Brent. You've played with good ones. You've played with bad ones. I've always thought you were team first when you play.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. There's just an idea about what it is that you can contribute to the team. I think you always have to accentuate those ideals. Your approach on a daily basis has to be consistent. And if you're a starting player, it's one mentality. And if you're somebody that plays off the bench, you have to come to practice every day to push the guy that's in front of you and wait for your opportunity. But most of the time, it's that kind of consistency with which you come to work and the attitude of making sure that I want to make any kind of contribution I can for our team's success. That usually is a pretty good formula for a good teammate.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Step back and squared up. That's now 8 points for Kevin Durant.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Henson the pass to Bledsoe. The rebound by Cook.
And that's just good offense. Surprised he blew that one, and the defense is too.
Stolen by Henson. Here's Snell, defended by Durant. Stolen by Durant. Here's Green, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now just a 2-point Milwaukee lead.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Kicks to Henson. And slam dunk by Henson.
They don't want John Henson getting in that close. Feels like he could just reach up while he's on the ground and still get that done.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's foul number 2 for him.
There are times where you have to play with a little bit more caution. That's already his second foul in the first quarter.
Bell, he's checked in for Draymond Green. The Bucks also with the sub. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Livingston with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Henson's an explosive leaper and really active on that play.
The Bucks have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Connaughton kicks to Henson. Pass to Connaughton. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Got to give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
Now here's Livingston. He's guarded closely. The pass to Bell. Shot clock at 6. Cook kicks to Livingston. And the shot is long.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
That one falls. Now it's a 6-point Milwaukee lead.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Bell. Now Livingston. Outside Durant. Puts it up from 15. And that one, good. Durant's got 10.
This is a guy whose mindset just never changes. Even when they're losing, he's always going to be aggressive.
Ilyasova passes to Connaughton. Back to Ilyasova. Good D by Bell. Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to the Trailblazers. Livingston looking for the opening. Outside Durant. From 15 feet away. No good. Shot missing. And Milwaukee will come the other way. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, two clubs that rarely face off, East versus West. This is going to be a nice treat for the fans.
Well, kicking off this 2-game season series, I expect a lot of feeling out by both teams and the coaching staff, and then a number of subsequent adjustments in this one.
Now here's Durant following the miss by John Henson. From 10 feet out, and that one's good. Durant. He's got 12.
Well, that's a smart shot by KD. Sizes up the D and then just cashes in.
Here's Snell, defended by Durant. It's stolen by Livingston. And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break. Here's Looney. No good. That would have tied it. Milwaukee in the lead. Now here's Henson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Ilyasova. The teardrop falls in.
It's nice to see the confidence he shows on his inside game and ability to get the shot up before the defender can do anything.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Kevin Durant provided insight into the chemistry of a team chock full of competitors.
You know, there's times where we argue and times where, guys want to, throw blows, but that's a part of just being around guys for so long. And, but it's fun. It's fun learning more about yourself as a leader, as a player, and I think that's my next evolution.
And the mix of personalities for this Warriors team, part of what makes them tick.
Different leadership voices, all committed to winning. And I think within that mix, Durant is able to find his place and his voice.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
A total team effort. Each guy looking to make the extra pass.
Well, as the coach of the team, you just can't ask for anything more. Obviously, this is propelling them to their advantage in the game.
Looney out there with Bell, and it's Durant, and there's Iguodala, and it's Cook in at the point guard. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
And Kevin Durant, the ultimate get-out-of-jail card for your offense. With his height and shooting touch, get him the ball with the clock running down, and he can make something out of nothing.
Now, gentlemen, two shots. Two shots.
The free throw drops for Durant. Greg, Kevin Durant could fit in any offense, but in your eyes, how good of a fit has he been in this Warriors attack?
Really like the missing puzzle piece. His shot comes so much easier with the spacing he's afforded. At the same time, he's the fail-safe. When things break down, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Greg, you hear that since Kevin Durant moved to the Bay Area, he's wasted no time making connections and investments in Silicon Valley.
It's interesting. He's reined in his endorsements by over half, but he's so inquisitive. I think meeting these tech luminaries and learning from them was part of the allure of the Golden State.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. Cook kicks to Iguodala. The feed to Durant. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. The shot's good. Jerebko's got his first bucket of the night.
This is where you got to put a body on the guy. His will is incredible down on the interior, fighting and clawing for every rebound.
The call will go against Jerebko. That's his first foul. Some changes for Golden State. Thompson comes in for Kevin Durant, and Curry subbed in for Cook. Here's Lopez. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Pass to Middleton, out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Connaughton, sinks the triple. Connaughton's got 7.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Jerebko dishes to Iguodala, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Good high release that time from Andre Iguodala, easily getting the shot over the defense.
It's Brogdon on the wing, guarded by Kerr. Connaughton kicks to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Thompson. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
I still love the shot selection. The defense wasn't really a factor. You need to be more aggressive guarding the mid-range.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Back to Thompson. On deep. His 4th miss of the game. He's made 3.
I think what I'd like to see from him in this quarter is getting going from the perimeter. Hit a 3 in the first, nothing in the second.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the inside. It's tipped. Lopez with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Giannis continuing to work in the offseason at becoming a more efficient and better three-point shooter. That one looked nice.
Timeout called the Warriors. And trying to defend the Warriors. All that motion. Brent, how tough is that to defend?
Well, it kills you, Kevin, because it's not like you know if you give up an open shot, it's going to go in. That happens with most of the NBA. It's the fact that maybe you're 2 feet away or 6 inches away from getting a steal, and that play costs you, and it just keeps coming at you for 48 minutes. Those devastating shooters, all of that movement, really tough to guard, and everybody in the league's having their troubles with it.
Fades away, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
Well, the O looks unstoppable tonight, especially because of that guy. He's just torching them.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Jones checked in for Urebko. On defense, the Bucks. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Back to Curry. Can they get it? Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is why Steph Curry is virtually unguardable. When he's sinking those kind of shots, it just devastates you defensively.
And Lopez gets it to go.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. No good off the front iron.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
Sometimes everything can go right, but the shot doesn't go down. Nothing there is automatic.
Antetokounmpo finds Bledsoe. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. The Warriors, number 1. Fifth best, the Bucks.
And the shooting display both these teams have put on this season has been remarkable. I mean, there are just three-point shooters all over the floor.
Thompson passes to Curry. Thompson against Brogdon. And Thompson kicks to Curry. For three. And the three ball is good. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
A thing of beauty, Steph Curry shot from distance, pure.
Antetokounmpo against Green, and it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Oh, he misses the dunk. Thompson passes to Curry. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
You know, he didn't score the ball much in the first quarter, but he has been really, really solid during the second quarter. I expect a big game from him now.
Brogdon kicks to Antetokounmpo. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
76% from the line a season ago.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. Brent, we're seeing shorter training camps. I don't know if it adds to injuries or takes away from injuries with fresher bodies. What do you think about that whole philosophy?
I believe that the shorter training camp did lead itself and lend itself to more injuries last year. And one of the things that I'm concerned with, Kevin, just on a physiological level for players, is that what they are doing to prepare themselves for the season as an individual player, working on your weaknesses and doing those sort of things, is not the same as getting in a training camp and preparing yourself for your stamina, your endurance, and your wind. And I wonder if there will be some moves in the next couple seasons about trying to get off the individual training and get back to more of the endurance stamina training so that these little injuries are just not part of a season in the future.
Warriors trail by 7. Thompson right side. The dish now to Curry. Back to Thompson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Thompson's got 9.
You got to try to make it difficult for Clay. I know there's other options out there, but nice soft touch from him on display there.
Bledsoe finds Brogdon. Antetokounmpo against Green. Pass to Lopez. 6 to shoot over Jones, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And it's 8 points for Brook Lopez. The pass to Iguodala. He feeds it to Green. Outside, Jones. Bledsoe against Curry. Over Bledsoe. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 5 there thanks to the basket from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, this team would be in some bad shape, guys, if he wasn't scoring like this right now.
Logged in the pass to Antetokounmpo. He kicks to Bledsoe. Middleton on the wing. Bounce pass from Bledsoe. Outside, Antetokounmpo. He gets it in there. Antetokounmpo's got 28.
He's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch, helping his team with the lead.
Pass to Iguodala. Green with the ball. Defended by Middleton. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Draymond Green. To the inside. Here's Lopez. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lopez has got 6 here in this quarter.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 11 points.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
Middleton against Iguodala. From deep three-point range, a rebound by the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14 points. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And unfortunately for them, they just ran into a hot shooting team and really had no answers.
This is what happens when you take nothing away defensively. Just too inactive in this game on that end of the floor.
Here's Lopez. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 14.
Now you could just tell in his gait and in the look on his face, he's in a great rhythm after a terrific first quarter. He is feeling it here in the second.
Thompson looking for an opening. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. Thompson against Brogdon. And here's Green outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Bledsoe outside. Passes to Brogdon. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Feeds it to Lopez. Clock at 6. Over Jones. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And somehow, some way, he couldn't get that one to fall from in between. Got to take advantage of the weak defense when you can.
And you look at Andre Iguodala, the first ever player to win a Finals MVP without starting a single game in the regular season.
That tells you something about his unselfishness and, at the same time, his under-the-radar impact on winning. His willingness to accept that 6-man role right from the beginning, I really feel helped set the tone in that Warriors locker room.
Timeout called, the Bucks. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Durant. 3rd in scoring, 11th in free throw percentage. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well. It's good.
This is what Durant does best, a natural-born scorer. And that combination of size, speed, and length can't slow it down.
Bledsoe taking his time here. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court.
Free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe.
And Bledsoe, man, such a good, efficient combo guard. He can score, he can pass, he can rebound. What a tough cover.
And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. And it's Cook with the ball for Golden State. 6-point game. Livingston kicks to Durant. Fade away. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Durant's got 20 points.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
And here's Bledsoe. He has 6. Three-pointer. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 28 points, 2 assists, and 6 rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, their reserves showed up tonight, not just on hustle plays, but in points. And that's what you got to do coming off the bench to maximize your minutes.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Reminds me of Kenny's suit selection. Has been very, very sloppy. Way too many turnovers. They look unorganized, out of control. It's not pretty basketball. The good news, though, they're still in a great position to win the game if they just cut down the turnovers.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
An amazing view of the new eastern span of the beautiful Bay Bridge, which opened in 2013. Welcome back to Oakland, everyone. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, the rebounding, particularly on the offensive side, as good as it gets. He was bringing the effort down low.
Yeah, those extra possessions, considering how hard it can be sometimes to find offense, become invaluable.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are your small and power forwards. Brogdon out there at Bledsoe. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, Kevin, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Milwaukee leading by 4. Bledsoe kicks to Brogdon. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
A lot of this is just poor effort right now. He knows what the timing of the play should be. He gets a little lazy about what it could be.
Curry finds Durant. But they get it back. And the 3 off target. Bledsoe outside. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Warriors trailed by 4. Green inside the 3-point line. Lopez grabs the board. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Green against Antetokounmpo. Back to Brogdon. The Bucks working the ball around. Shot from 12. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. That's now 32 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Thompson outside. Kicks to Durant. And so he draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, the great ones can do this. When Durant gains an advantage inside, you know he's going to score or he's going to get fouled.
The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he makes the first.
With the amount of pressure Durant puts on his opponents, it's typical to see him among the leaders in free throw attempts.
And so Durant nails them both.
Looking comfortable there from the line. Knows he needs to come through for his team at the charity stripe.
Bucks leading by 4. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Lopez outside. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Brogdon against Green. Here's Lopez. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Great patience on the block, elevating with ease and then sinking the close range shot over the top of the D.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Great activity defensively. Draymond Green keeping the arms moving, plugs up the passing lanes.
Klay Thompson came into this NBA with a well-earned reputation as a shooter, Brent, but did you ever think he'd become such a potent defender?
I think it's something that he's worked very hard on, and his ability to cross-match. In the early part of his career, you know, Klay Thompson had to take the better scoring of the guards on those nights. It's shifted back, and Klay Thompson is a more well-rounded understanding not only of what he can do defensively, but more of what the opponents that he faces on a nightly basis are trying to do against him.
And the free throw, no good.
You think about with everything that's going on in Klay Thompson's career and the surrounding talent that he's had with him, he still goes out and takes care of his business as a defensive stopper and takes tremendous pride in what he can do offensively.
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Well, Chris Middleton has the size in this league that you need to finish on the inside. Way to get that one up quick.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Green kicks to Durant. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Draymond Green patient enough to know when his teammates are running around, at some point one's going to break open, then he finds him.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Draymond Green, the 35th pick. Wow, imagine that, back in 2012, and overlooked as maybe not having a position, maybe being too small. I don't think his coach at Michigan State would have said any of those things about the versatility and the blueprint that was ideal for the Golden State Warriors to put him into this lineup with these great shooters.
Antetokounmpo finds Brogdon. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Well, at 6'5", Brogdon capable of getting up there. We don't see it all that often, but a nice dunk.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Middleton against Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Green left side. Over onto Antetokounmpo. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Green. And we'd seen the rise of the spread 4, but Green is something altogether different.
Yeah, he's not a catch and shoot 4-man. He's more of a skilled 4-man, rebounding the ball, pushing it up on the break. Steve Kerr likes to use him in the offense as the conduit at the top of the key. He can attack a closeout, get into the rim, can throw lobs to guys on the inside. Just the things that he does can punish a defense with how versatile he is.
The Bucks have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. Jordan Bell's checked in for the Warriors.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. They trail by 7. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Thompson inside the line, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Take a snapshot of that. That was picture perfect from Clay.
Bucks leading by 5. Here's Bledsoe. He's got 9 to the middle, hangs in the air, and it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
Well, important to get great balance if you get bumped on your way to the basket. Still something that every player tries to get comfortable with.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo over Green, and the Bucks miss again.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Bledsoe for 3. The offensive rebound. Look at that jam.
No way.
I mean, just beautiful.
Great instincts by Giannis. Superb timing, and then he pounced on top of that miss.
Thompson outside. It's Durant on the wing, defended by Middleton. Thompson against Brogdon. 5 to shoot. 18 feet out. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Klay Thompson.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton inside the three-point line, and Curry pulls it down.
The human aspect of basketball. You cannot fault the shot selection. He had a clean look. You just can't make them all.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
Green dishes to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's now 17 points for Steph Curry. Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Bledsoe. Curry with the defensive effort.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Finds himself wide open and drills it. And so it's Milwaukee now. Timeout called, the Bucks. The Warriors selecting Jordan Bell with the 38th pick in the 2017 draft. A pick they acquired, Brent, from Chicago for cash considerations.
Yeah, a lot of people scratching their heads as to why Chicago wouldn't want a player like Jordan Bell. Well, the Warriors jumped on it, paid for the draft rights to him, and was huge last year, playing in a lot of key moments in the playoffs and in the finals.
Some changes for Golden State. Looney's checked in for Jordan Bell. And it's Livingston in for Draymond Green. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. DiVincenzo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. Second, the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the athletes to run the break all game long. So that's their edge. They're always looking to take advantage.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Jerebko's checked in for the Warriors. Quinn Cook comes in for Steph Curry. And Milwaukee also making a switch. John Henson's checked in for Antetokounmpo. He hits both from the stripe. And so here is Golden State. It's a 1-point game. It's Durant with the drive. That one goes in. Durant's got 26 points.
The uncanny ability for a big guy to slip towards the hoop, then loft in the nice floater. Durant showing a little bit of everything on that play.
Here's Ilyasova, and the Bucks miss again. Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Looney passes to Cook. Uncovered. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead. Bledsoe kicks to Henson. Bledsoe right side, and the jam by Bledsoe.
Tough to match up with Eric Bledsoe. He's incredible at slicing up the D, especially using the bounce.
Durant, the pass to Jerebko. Back to Durant. Plenty of space. Again, Golden State.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around him.
Lets a floater go. Goes back up, and it's good on the way in.
Pretty ferocious and sheer determination shown on that one. Easy to see why he gets those easy scoring opportunities.
Here is Cook, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Can he keep it going? Yep, that one goes in there. 30 points for Kevin Durant.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And Bledsoe, here we go. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Don't want to give Bledsoe an open lane. That's inviting some trouble.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
Now, gentlemen, truth shots. Roof shots.
That free throw, no good. Jones checked in for Golden State. And he sinks the second. The Warriors leading. Cook looking it over. Pass to Durant. Here is Cook. Guarded by Bledsoe. And Jones slams it home.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And there's the pass to Ilyasova. DiVincenzo. He's covered by Livingston.
Well, his struggles are consuming the rest of the team here tonight. He's got to find his rhythm and find it fast.
And Henson pulls it down. Bucks trail by 4. Now Ilyasova. 6 points for him. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's foul number 2 for him. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Henson. .146 left to play in the third. It's stolen by Livingston. Here's Jones. Sinks that one from the post. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And it's about the tempo, guys. It favors them. And just look at that score.
Yeah, I'm a little bit exhausted here trying to keep up with these guys, and I'm just watching. They always attempt to wear you out.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. It's Durant on the wing. 30 points in the game. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
No better way to fire up your teammates. Durant showing good athleticism on the monster jam.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 6. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yeah, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, Antetokounmpo does such a great job of using all he has at his disposal, which is mostly his frame in drawing contact.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Kevin knows when he can score, so he waits, make sure that somebody else doesn't have a better shot before he does that. Good play there.
Bledsoe finds Antetokounmpo. Pass to Ilyasova. The 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game. Livingston with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Fades away. And that one's good. Durant. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Great vision from Sean Livingston, scanning the floor and finding the man.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter, and if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. We've got Cook, Looney out there with Durant, then it's Jones, and it's Livingston in a two-guard. That's the Warriors' 5. Left side Durant, he kicks it to Livingston. 5 on the clock. And that one hits back iron.
Well, I like the shot selection. I don't like the shot result. Won't happen much.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. No good on the second free throw.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Wasted no time on that one. That's 36 points for Kevin Durant.
His ability to pull up off the dribble should be illegal for a near 7-footer. Durant showing exceptional body control there.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They lead by 4. With some arc, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Count that one.
Not a stellar first half, but he's become an absolute machine scoring the ball in the second.
It's Curry outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. Ilyasova's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
DiVincenzo. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
Those are the types of looks that you got to finish deep in the paint and limited defensive effort.
Basket good.
The confidence that Steph has on the inside, once he beats his primary defender, he can finish over the top of the bigger defender.
DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists now in the game. Curry looking around. Durant drawing the double team. Looney down low. Antetokounmpo defending. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. No good on that one. Thompson, he's checked in for Sean Livingston. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Chris Middleton comes in for Tony Snell. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
That puts them in the lead. And the Bucks lead by 1.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Curry kicks it to Looney. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And Thompson gets it to go.
Well, whether it's from the three-point line or the top of the key, it's repeatable from Klay Thompson. Beautiful jumper.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors.
One shot, gentlemen.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Passes it to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. The rebound by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, he made 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't found a way to connect again from outside during the second.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And Malcolm Brogdon, the son of a lawyer and a college dean, no less. His maturity and thoughtfulness certainly reflect that upbringing.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said, if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen, but we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off him a little.
And with the way Brogdon conducts himself, some teammates call him, Greg, the president.
Yeah, he has an air about him. He has that leadership quality and has a goal to create an NGO to alleviate poverty and hunger in developing nations. Who knows? Politics might not be out of the question for this young man.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
No good off the front iron.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Jones.
Oh!
Man, we see this so many times. The defense so concerned with Klay Thompson's shooting ability that he's able to burn them with moving the ball.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Green against Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Curry passes to Green. Misses the 3. Bucks leading by 6. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. Bucks passing it around. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Count that bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, his offense should come with a warning label, caution, flammable. He's connecting on everything. The D looks dumbfounded.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's foul number 2 for him. Thompson against Brogdon. Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. Shot clock at 6. Nails the 16-footer. Curry's got 21 in the game.
Well, the kitchen is open. Chef Curry's getting it done right now. And, man, on fire.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Jones. Green finds Curry. Down low, Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Well, this team now has to settle in right here and have a great possession without getting so aggressive that you compound your mistake.
Inside. Here's Curry. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Steph Curry, Brent, is there any doubt in your mind that he is the greatest shooter in NBA history?
I don't think there's any doubt, but I like the fact that Steph Curry doesn't want to be a one-trick pony, and he isn't. He's trying to be better at making plays. He's trying to be better at making good decisions. He's trying to be better as a defender. And so all of these things for Steph Curry, he's not satisfied with the things that he's done so far in his career, which have all been elite.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
The Bucks making a switch here. Bledsoe's checked in. Stephen Curry hits them both.
Well, Steph Curry's quick release makes his three-point shot almost impossible, and then you add the fact that Steph can do it off the dribble. So anytime he gets somebody shifting their back foot and they're trying to recover, by the time they're halfway there, the ball's already off and on its way. So one of the quickest, one of the more devastating shots in all of basketball.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Tries again. Lopez, no luck.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And Curry said in his training he speeds up his release to the point where it's uncomfortable. So in the game, for him, everything slows down.
Yeah, if you look at the numbers, Kevin, his closely guarded three-pointers are just as accurate as when he's got a wide-open three-pointer. No defender within 4 to 6 feet. He's knocking down the same kind of percentage. So the fact that Steph has the ability and knows to practice those sort of things speaks to just how much he's invested in the shooting craft.
Outside Durant. There's the pass to Thompson. Shoots over Brogdon. Thompson misses. Bucks leading by 3. To the middle. Here's Bledsoe. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. Drops in the tray. Thompson's got 24.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Antetokounmpo kicks to Brogdon. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lopez with the ball. Jones covering. And Durant sends it back.
The long arm of the law. Durant is not a premier shot blocker, but you wouldn't know it from that play.
Bledsoe outside. Teardrop shot, and they get it back. And it's Lopez laying it in. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bledsoe against Curry. They double-team Curry. Outside for Durant. 6 to shoot. Back to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Jones, no luck. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist from Eric Bledsoe. Now it's a 6-point Milwaukee lead. Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Middleton against Durant. Lopez passes to Middleton. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. High post Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. That's now 22 points for Brook Lopez. Warriors trailed by 8. They get a hand on it. Now here's Curry. On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Brogdon. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and two shots coming up.
Klay Thompson is tall for a guard, so you want to utilize any advantage you have. That time height came into play.
Gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so Thompson nails both of them.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Lopez with the ball. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Chris Middleton has worked his way back and come a long way. The former second-round pick becoming a consistent starter in the league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Ball's knocked loose. And here is Curry. Pass to Thompson. Over Bledsoe. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 17 points here in the second half.
Klay Thompson, no stranger to these situations, always willing to fire in the big moments.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Bledsoe against Curry. He kicks it to Thompson. Shoots over Brogdon. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Thompson.
And that's why this team loves having Klay Thompson. Big shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're down by 7. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. To the paint. Yes!
Well, for everything he's going to give you as a great scorer, Curry's still a point guard and has some serious skills in setting up his teammates.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Middleton the pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And with time becoming a factor, that may do it, guys.
Well, leads are not given. They are earned, playing with desire and attention to detail all night.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6.
It's pretty amazing Steph's road to becoming the man for this team. I mean, he recognizes in games when he should push the action and when he should pull back, and just constantly plays unselfish basketball to elevate his team's success.
Antetokounmpo against Green. Stolen by Durant.
Time working against them here.
Got to grab a quick score and a foul, and even then it might be too late. You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
And an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 5. 23 seconds left in the game. Brogdon against Thompson. Outside for Durant. From deep 3-point range, Curry can't get it to go. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Two shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
And those attempts right now at the charity stripe are helping them pull away.
Thompson for the triple. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.